Hello everyone, my name is Bernard Ucheng Franklin. I'm doing procurement and logistics. So today my presentation, I just want to do a small presentation on procurement planning. But before we proceed, let me just, for those who doesn't know, maybe probably they don't have no idea what procurement is all about. So basically what procurement means is in a layman's language so that everybody can understand. Basically what procurement means is buying the right goods from the right suppliers, the right quality of the goods, the best prices you can find, and making sure all these products or services you're buying or you're procuring are delivered to the farm in the right time. So basically, that's what basically what procurement is all about. Buying products at the right price from the right source, basically buying them from the right suppliers, then at the right price, the right quality of products, and these products being delivered at the right time. So today what I'm going to do, we are going to look at what happens when you want to do procurement. So when you want to do procurement, you have to start at a stage called procurement planning. So basically that's what I'm going to take you through, guys. And procurement planning, basically this is you as a farm, or you guys as a farm, you're planning on procurement some products. So you have to do pre-planning before you buy the products. So what happens at the stage one of procurement is you have to do procurement planning. So basically that means you have to look at what needs to be bought. What are you guys planning to buy? What products are you planning to buy? What are you guys looking for? What does your company need? Are you guys looking for laptops? Are you guys looking for printers? Are you guys looking buying motor vehicles, cars? What do you guys need as a company? So basically at stage one, you have to look at procurement planning. At stage one, you have to look at what needs to be bought. That's on procurement planning, what needs to be bought, how much money is needed in terms of finances. Number three, when the items are needed, when do you guys need these items? Do you need it before end of the year, before end of the month, before end of next year, before end of 2 years or so? When, where they can be obtained, where they can be obtained, who are the people or the suppliers that are going to supply you with these items, these products that you need. Where are you guys going to buy them? Are they easily available? Are they in the market? Is it something you can easily get, or is it something you need to place an order in advance? Then number five, the specification of the exact details of the goods or services that you need. Specification, what you guys are looking for. What are you guys looking for? If we are looking at, if you guys are planning to procure printers, what kind of printers are you looking for? Printers that probably can do 3D printing, they can do double-sided printing, probably looking at printers that can do maybe speed printing. That's those are some of the questions you need to ask yourselves when you're doing procurement planning. Then number two, we have to look at the key activities involved in procurement planning. What activities do you guys need to look at when you're doing procurement planning? So number one, as a key activity, is identify the needs. Identify needs. Basically, you have to look at you as an organization, you as a company, you have to identify what you guys want. What do you guys want to procure? What products are you guys looking for? what is missing to probably make your plan complete. So number one is determine what goods or services or works are required. Just like I mentioned, probably you're looking at laptops or printers. What kind of printers are you guys looking for? Number two, prepare a procurement plan. You have to prepare a procurement plan. So plan means you have to plan. Basically, you have to create a schedule showing what you need and when do you need it. Like you have to prepare a procurement plan. What will be bought, when, and why, and by whom. Where will you guys get some of these items? Sorry about that. I almost mentioned it in English, in Kiswahili, sorry. Changanyikiwa kidogo. Then number three, you have to do something called estimate the budget, in terms of finances. How much will you guys need to procure some of these products? Then number four, you have to do something called you have to do market research. When you're doing market research, basically it means you have to check suppliers, you have to check the prices, and you have to do something called you have to check the product availability. What you're looking for, is it easily available, is it something that currently is in the market, or is something that is out of stocks or has not been in the market for quite some time. So you have to do your market research. Then number five, as a key activity in procurement planning, is you have to define specifications of the products that you guys need. Just like I mentioned, specifications of a product you guys need is you have to give us suppliers. You have to give them specification of what you need. Not just saying we need printers. What kind of printers do you guys need? Are you looking at printers, the high-end quality printers that can do maybe double-sided printing, high in speed? You have to give out all these specifications of the products you need. Then when doing procurement planning, as a profession in procurement, you have to look at major risks during procurement planning. Anything that you plan for in advance, you have to prepare in advance too, so that in case something goes wrong, how can you solve that issue or problem to make sure that it doesn't cause a big damage for you as a company. So number two in procurement planning, you have to do something called risks. You have to look at the risks, major risks, during procurement planning. So number one, as a risk is poor planning. If you don't plan in advance, it might affect you in terms of prices. If you don't plan in advance, it might affect you in terms of prices. It might affect the products being delivered on time. Probably you needed those products before end of the year, but because you did poor planning, you might get that these products are delivered probably too late or too early. Even if they're delivered too early, it's also as a result of poor planning. If you don't plan properly, if you don't plan properly, the products might be delivered a bit too early, before the time of race when you probably need the items. Then number two, as a risk, is you're doing something called unrealistic budgeting. Unrealistic budgeting basically means probably you are planning in terms of finances, you're going overboard, or you're going below the budget. Probably you are allocating finances that can be used in some other items or some other services, or in some other departments that probably lacks one or two things. So you are probably taking all those finances or the budgets available and you are allocating it on one item. So you have to balance. And the other thing is if you do poor planning in terms of unrealistic budgeting, if you go below the budget, you probably won't get the right products or the kind of products the farm is looking for. So that was number 2 as a unrealistic budgeting. So number 3, as a risk involved in procurement planning, number 3 is we are looking at inaccurate specifications. Probably you're giving out suppliers, you're not being clear on the kind of products you guys need. So probably you're giving out inaccurate information, so it becomes confusing. And it might lead on suppliers probably supplying you guys the wrong items, the wrong specifications, the wrong quality, the wrong quantity. So you have to be clear when giving out specifications. So you have to give out accurate specifications. And number 4, as a risk that might be involved in procurement planning, is we looking at you as a firm, you've not done adequate market analysis. So you're looking at inadequate market analysis. So inadequate market analysis basically means is that you're failing to do market research. You fail to do market research. You fail to do to look at the prices. You fail to compare prices. You fail to compare different suppliers, and you failed to do maybe compare different products, just in case something goes wrong and maybe you need a plan B. You have to do something called adequate market analysis. So as a poor planning risk, number 4, we are looking at inadequate market analysis. So market analysis, it basically means failing to do research on suppliers or market prices. Then number 4, the other something involved key aspect or activities involved in procurement planning is we are looking at possible consequences. Just like I mentioned, number 1, we were looking at the first stage, everything that is involved in procurement planning in the first stage. Number 2, we looked at key activities in procurement planning. Then number 3, we've looked at major risks during procurement planning. So number 4, we are looking at possible consequences. If you don't plan fully, or if you don't plan in advance, if you don't plan for those risks that might occur in your procurement process, what are the consequences that might arise? So that's what we are looking at next. Possible consequences that might arise for you not planning appropriately or in advance. So number 1 is if planning is poor, the organization may face, number 1, you as a firm may face delays. Basically it means that the products of what you guys are looking for might not be delivered on time. Number 2, increased costs. If you don't plan accordingly, it might lead to budget going overboard, using a lot of finances compared to what you had planned to use. Number 3, unsuitable goods or services. If you don't plan accordingly, or if you don't plan properly, the suppliers might supply products or services that are not suitable or are not suitable in terms of what you need, what the company needs at that given time. Then number 4, budget shortfalls. Budget shortfalls basically means you run out of money before you get what you needed in terms of quality and in terms of quantity. So budget budget shortfalls basically means you run out of money. Then the next stage, we are going to look at the risk mitigation strategies, how to prevent problems occurring in this procurement planning or in the procurement process. How do you prevent calamities or risks that might occur in this process? So number one, to prevent a risk or something going wrong, you have to look at, you have to do something called, you conduct thorough needs assessment. You have to conduct thorough needs assessment. Carefully, you have to determine what is actually required. What do you guys need? Is it something that is urgently needed, or it's something that you can do without at that given time as a firm? Number two, you have to carry out market surveys. Market surveys basically means you have to research on prices, you have to research on these products you're looking for. Just like I mentioned, if you're looking for the printers, you have to do market research on printers. Probably you need a printer that has certain features that might solve your needs at that given time as a company. Then the other thing is you have to look at availability of these products you're looking for. So that's basically what it means, or what needs to be done when you're carrying out market surveys. And number three, as a risk mitigation, sorry, that was number two. Number one, sorry, that was on number one. Number two, you have to look at carry out market surveys. Market surveys, I've explained that was number two. Sorry for the confusion, that was number two. So number three, as a risk mitigation strategy, you have to consult stakeholders. You can't do everything on your own as a procurement process profession. You have to consult other stakeholders. If you're in a company, you have to consult your colleagues. You probably have to consult other managers. You have to consult other procurement officers, so that you don't. They might be having idea that might help you to solve risks that might occur in future, or without you knowing it. So you have to consult other stakeholders. And number four, as a risk mitigation strategy, you have to prepare realistic budgets. So preparing realistic budgets basically means you have to prepare a budget that might secure what you need, and not go overboard, or you do something called budget fall, so that you don't maybe probably run out of money before you get what you need as a company or as an organization. Then number five, look at as a risk mitigation in procurement planning, you have to do something called proper procurement scheduling. Proper procurement scheduling basically means plan activities early and allocate enough time so that you don't rush suppliers and you don't do something in a hurry. If you are doing something in a hurry without doing maybe proper procurement scheduling, it might lead you into more trouble in terms of suppliers delivering low quality goods, or delivering the items beyond the schedule. Probably yes. So that was number five, proper procurement scheduling. So from my end, that's all. Once again, thank you for giving me your humble time. Thank you for taking your time to listen to me. And once again, my name is Bernard Franklin, and thanks for your time. Thank you. Goodbye.